Ernst Lerch was one of the most important men of Operation Reinhard, responsible for Jewish affairs, and the mass murder of the Jews in the general government. Life and early career. Lerch was born on 19 November 1914 in Klagenfurt. He briefly studied at the Hochschule für Welthandel in Vienna. From 1931 to 1934, Lerch learned the hotel trade by working as a waiter in various hotels in Switzerland, France and Hungary. On 1 December 1932, Lerch joined the National Socialist German Workers' Party. On 1 March 1934, he became a member of the Protective Squadron. From 1934 until the unification of Austria and Germany in 1938, Lerch was employed in his father's Café Lerch. The café, located in Klagenfurt, became a meeting place for Nazis such as Odilo Globoknik and Ernst Kaltenbrunner, who frequented the café. While still in Austria, Lerch was promoted to an SS second lieutenant on 9 September 1936. By 1937, he was promoted to an SS first lieutenant. In 1938, Lerch moved to Berlin. In Berlin he became an SS captain in the Reich Security Directorate on 12 March 1938. At his wedding, two secret state police employee, Oswald Pohl and Globoknik, acted as witnesses. Activities in Poland. In December 1938, Lerch joined the German army. According to his testimony, he was involved in the 1939 Polish campaign as a signals corporal. From February 1940 until September 1941, Lerch was employed at the Reich Security main office in Berlin. Then he was appointed as Rassunzeitungsführer in Krakow. From 1941 to 43, Lerch served in Lublin as chief of Globoknik's personal office and Stabsführer der Allgemeine SS, responsible for the radio link between the Action Reinhard headquarters and Berlin. On 21 July 1942, he was promoted to SS Sturmbannführer. At the trial of Hermann Werthoff after the war, it was mentioned that Lerch had overseen the liquidation of thousands of Jews from the Majdan-Tartarski ghetto in Lublin at the nearby Krapice forest. When Operation Reinhard was finished, Lerch was ordered to Italy in September 1943. He went with most of the SS men of Globoknik's staff. In Trieste, Lerch continued to serve as chief of Globoknik's personal staff in the OZAK. He was still Globoknik's right hand but had also military-related tasks. Lerch was very much involved in anti-partisan operations. For a few weeks, Lerch was provisional police commander in Fiume. After the war, after the German surrender in Italy, Lerch fled to Carinthia, a region he knew very well. There, at an alpine pasture near the Weissensee Lake, he was captured by a British commando on 31 May 1945. Lerch was captured with his comrades Globoknik, Hermann Hoffler and Georg Michalsen. Being imprisoned in Wolfsburg Detention Center, Lerch was interrogated by the British. He insisted on having spent just a short time in Lublin, and had nothing to do either with Globoknik or the mass killings of Jews in Poland. Lerch escaped from prison and lived in hiding from 1947 to 1950. He was captured again in 1950. In 1960, Lerch was sentenced to 2 years of imprisonment by a Nazification court in Wiesbaden. In 1971, he was accused again of being involved in the Holocaust. The trial was held in Klagenfurt. His case was finally dropped on the 11th of May 1976 because Lerch denied having done anything in Poland and for a lack of witnesses.